Why does the Earth have to orbit the Sun? This video is presented as a role-playing exploration of the arguments and questions often raised by people who believe in the flat Earth theory, both in ancient times and today. Have you ever wondered? What if you had never seen a globe? What if you had never seen a photograph of Earth from space? What if everything you knew about the world came only from what you could see with your own eyes? Imagine that you are living 3,000 years ago. There is no internet, no telescopes, no satellites, no spacecraft. Every morning, you wake up and watch the sun rise in the east. At noon, it is above your head. In the evening, it disappears in the west. The next day, it does the exact same thing again. From your perspective, what appears to be moving? Obviously, the sun. Because that is what you can actually see. Now look down at the ground beneath your feet. The Earth seems completely still. You do not feel any movement. You do not feel yourself spinning at thousands of kilometers per hour. You do not feel yourself racing through space. If you relied only on your senses and direct observation, you might ask, why does the Earth have to be moving? Why couldn't it be the sun moving around us? This is one of the most common questions asked by people who believe in the flat Earth theory. Many ancient civilizations observed the sky in exactly the same way. The Babylonians described the world as a vast land surrounded by oceans. Above it was the sky, where the sun, the moon, and the stars moved. The ancient Egyptians told stories about Ra, the sun god, sailing across the sky every day. At night, Ra traveled through the underworld before returning at sunrise. To them, this was a reasonable explanation for the cycle of day and night. In many parts of the world, ancient people told similar stories. They saw the heavenly bodies moving and built their understanding of the universe based on those observations. If I were role-playing as a flat Earth believer, I would say, look with your own eyes. I see the sun moving. I see the moon moving. I see the stars moving. But I do not see the ground beneath me moving. So I conclude that the heavens are moving above us. According to this viewpoint, day and night happen in a different way. The sun is imagined as a moving source of light. When the sun is above your region, it is daytime. When the sun moves farther away, darkness arrives and night begins. Flat Earth supporters often compare this to a spotlight moving across a dark room. Where the light shines, it is day. Where the light does not reach, it is night. They also ask additional questions. If the Earth is spinning, why don't we feel that movement? If we are traveling through space at enormous speeds, why does everything around us seem calm and still? Why do the sun and the moon appear to move across the sky from our perspective? These are the kinds of questions that flat Earth believers often use to challenge the model that most of us are taught. Some people also question how humanity knows the shape of the Earth. Most of us have never been to space. Most of us know about space only through books, photographs, and information provided by scientific organizations. For them, this becomes a reason to continue asking questions and remaining skeptical. Whether you agree with these arguments or not, one thing is fascinating. For thousands of years, human beings tried to understand the universe using only their eyes and their observations. Ancient people had no modern technology. They only had the sky. They only had the sun, the moon, and the stars. And from what they could observe, they built their own models of the world. So imagine once again, if you were born into a world without textbooks, without the internet, and without modern science, what would you believe? Would you believe that the Earth orbits the sun? Or would you come to a completely different conclusion? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries, theories, and fascinating ways that humanity has tried to understand the universe throughout history.